movie lover, and welcome to the show. For tonight's podcast episode, I have my good friend Frenchie with me. I have Charlie with me and Ben from Mount Showdown. And we're here to do a little bit of movie trivia. This is actually going to be something a little bit different and everything. And with further ado, let's go ahead and explain the rules, Frenchie, on how this is actually going to be played out.
With pleasure, my friend. By the way, it's been a while. How you been?
Yes, I've been good, man. How about you?
I've been good, like the usual, work, daughter, and work. But yeah, I've been really good. I'm happy to. I've been wanting to do this game for a while now, but I can finally do it. Why the hell not? And it's pretty easy. I have a movie in my head. Okay, I selected like 5 seconds before. I have nothing pre-prepared, but whatever pops in my head, I'll find it, and I'll go on the IMDb. No one's got to be cheating. That one thing I want is hands up. Okay, I need a hands up when I'm asking the question, and I'm gonna ask based off of the description what movie it is. So it could be a tagline. It could be the resume of the movie. If one of you three get it on that question, it's 5 points. If you guys all three don't say the right answer, I'm gonna go with the actors. 3 actors. Doesn't have to be in the main cast. It could be also supporting actors. If someone gets it from that question, it's 3 points. And then if still no one has it, I'm going to include the director. And if you don't have a, well, it stays 0-0, and you guys suck. All right. So yeah, I'm ready when you are. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So very vague. I'm sorry about this, people. The description for this movie simply goes: humans in a fascist, militaristic future wage war with giant alien bugs. Ben, off of that description, my friend, what the hell did I choose?
Starship Troopers.
Yes, my friend, 5 points. All right, so that being said, I did not think about the part. Ben, could you keep track of the scores just to make sure, since you have a whiteboard?
Let me do that.
Back when Paul Verhoeven is very good with the blood quips.
Right, and also too the cheesiness of that whole entire nostalgia of the 90s and everything too, and the way that they were shot and everything. It's original, but also too feels like a little aliens and everything too, but it also works for the 90s kind of genre.
I mean, it's very political too.
Yes.
In order to get to live in this area, you have to go to war or something. You have to deport, like in order. Yeah, and I thought it was a very political thing, and it's also very on Neil Patrick Harris.
Nice.
It was after Doogie Howser, but before Harold and Kumar. So right in the middle there.
All right, I got my next one. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so since to make sure we don't stack up too much, next person to start would be John. All right. So the description of the movie is such as follows. On vacation in Thailand, Richard sets out for an island rumored to be a solitary beach paradise.
Okay, so is it The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes, 5 points. Damn, I might just get taglines. Apparently it's easier. Let me just get something really random. Any thoughts about The Beach? Did anyone not see it?
I have not seen it.
Oh, it's actually a pretty decent movie, to be honest.
I'm not a big Michael Bay fan. That's Michael Bay, right?
No, I don't think.
No, not at all. That's
The Island.
Second. Danny Boyle. Danny Boyle.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
He's into creepy movies or weird looking movies.
I'd say it's probably the less weirdest of his movies, to be honest.
To be honest with you, I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I think I remember renting it at Blockbuster back in the day, but it's one of those movies like where you forget about it after a year or two or whatever, and you have to go back and refresh it and everything if you're gonna watch it. I just haven't seen that movie in like forever.
I got the next one. All right, so on to the next. a woman starts exhibiting increasingly disturbing behavior after asking her husband for a divorce. Suspicions of infidelity soon give way to something much more sinister. So, Charlie, what
I'm
do you think it
thinking.
is?
Hmm. Can you read the description again?
We'll do a rule. You only get
Oh, get one. Never mind. I'm gonna guess side effects.
wrong. All
Gotcha.
right. So oh, that's one thing I forgot. No, wait. I did not think about if we miss. Is there a rule that we don't want to put point wise if we miss?
I don't think so.
Because
No.
because we could skip if you don't want to answer. You guys can skip, right? So what if we do -1 if you're not sure?
Okay.
Okay, so this time won't count, Charlie, because you were not aware. But next time we miss, it will be a -1.
Oh, I missed it. Okay.
All right, unless you skip.
Unless I skip. Got it.
All right, perfect. So, John, what do you think it is?
Okay, so I'll take a hit on the repeat.
Okay, and we get 2 repeats for I'd say
Okay.
that for the whole game you get 2 repeats. So a woman starts exhibiting increasingly disturbing behavior after asking her husband for a divorce. Suspicions of infidelity soon gives way to something much more sinister.
I can see it. I think it's not Johnny Depp. Astronaut's wife.
-1. So Ben, you got that?
I have it.
All right, Ben, you want to guess at it or skip?
Oh, yes. Replicas?
Which one?
Replicas? And
No.
Keanu Reeves?
Nope. -1. All right. So now on to the actors. First round 2 we have. All right. So the actors include Sam Neill, Isabel Adjani, and Carl During.
I don't think I know this one. I'm gonna use my skip for me.
All right. So you have a skip. What about you?
Skip.
Yep, I have no idea.
Directed. Oh boy. Give me a second. Directed by no one we probably know. Andrzej Zulawski.
I know it's not unfaithful.
I'll give a hint. Okay. Last resort hint. 1981.
Okay. Sam Neill, 1981.
I just invented a rule, by the way. It popped in my hand. You guys can get the year requested of the movie once in the whole game for next time.
Okay.
Each, you guys get 1 year reveal.
You got anything, Ben?
No.
Okay, so do you guys want me to go to the answer?
Yeah.
It was 1981's Possession.
Oh,
Never even heard of it.
I haven't
Okay.
heard of that one.
So I digged up an obscure one. All right. Sorry about that.
All
It's
right,
okay.
I'm at -1, and John and Ben are at 4.
Okay.
Action.
I definitely would have gotten the previous 2 questions.
All right, got it.
So,
all right, got my next one. So since no one got it, let's just go back to Ben. If I give you the description of Max Walker, an officer for a security agency that regulates time travel, must fend for his life against a shady politician who intends on changing the past to control the future.
Hmm.
In time?
-1, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time Cop.
Yes.
Damn it!
5 points.
I knew that one.
All right, so Charlie, you're gonna be starting next since you did not get a shot. Let me just find the movie.
It's gonna be another hard one. I know.
Time Cop was such a good movie, though, if you think about it. I mean, you had Van Damme, and then he's doing that split in the kitchen, like he always
Yeah.
does in every movie.
Iconic split. The
Yeah.
epic
I never saw it.
splits.
It was actually one of my favorite Van Damme movies and everything, aside from Double Take and a couple of other films that he's done. I also like The Quest, even though that wasn't really critically received well.
You mean double trouble? Double team.
Yeah, Double Team.
All
Double
right.
team is an Eddie Griffin
So-
movie.
Yeah,
I
Double
got
Team.
it. Charlie, my friend, what movie do you think it is if I read the following description? Multi-millionaire Tom Mullen's son is kidnapped, but after initially agreeing to pay the ransom, Mullen decides to use the ransom money as a bounty.
Ransom.
Yes.
Never
saw it, but it just sounded like something that.
Give me back my son.
Yep, Mel Gibson, back in the 90s, right at the peak of Lethal Weapon and all that other stuff that he was in at that time. I remember going to theaters to see that, to be honest with you, even though it was a remake, I believe.
I never saw it.
All right, so Ben, on to the next. Instead of using the description, I will use the tagline of the official tagline of the movie. And it is Get ready for rush hour.
Oh, the champagne.
Yes. +5.
I mean, what is that? Rush Hour would have been too easy. So I went to the next logical thing.
Was it changing lanes? Was that the answer?
No.
No,
it's
it's
Speed.
Speed.
Oh, Speed. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Hey, Randy.
Great Keanu Reeves movie.
Yeah.
Yes, my
One of my
favorites.
favorite- yeah, one of my favorites too.
It looks great in 4K. I made sure I got it because it was just released. It looks. I mean, definitely the transfer definitely looked good. And I think this was.
It still holds up, though.
Yeah,
be
it
honest with you.
does.
All right, so who's it up next to guess?
I think it's John.
Me.
Yeah.
All right, so what movie do you think this is with the following description? In the aftermath of the Persian Gulf War, 4 soldiers set out to steal gold that was stolen from Kuwait, but they discovered people who desperately need their help.
Three Kings.
Yes. Man, you guys are
Yeah.
good at this.
Yeah.
Or am I
Yeah.
choosing 2 easy movies?
Possession was really the only hard one.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Time Cop was, was kind of hard, a little hard, but I thought I picked it up pretty well on that one. But
Yeah, I did. To go back on that, I think John, the other great Jean-Claude Van Damme movie is Hard Target.
yes, I actually own that one, to be honest with you, on Blu-ray.
I'm waiting for it. It's supposed to come out in 4K sometime in October, so I haven't owned it yet, but I will because.
Oh, sweet.
All right, so who's next? I'm not looking at the stream right now, so.
That would be Ben.
All right.
Me. 'Cause
Okay, it's Charlie. Okay, sorry about
Yeah.
that. I apologize.
All right, Charlie. So a tough cop teams up with a professional skydiver to capture a renegade computer hacker on the run from the law. You wanted it hard? I gave you a fucking hard one.
I know.
Don't tempt me because this is too easy. Not a
No,
problem.
no, no. I wasn't saying it's too easy. Renegade Cop.
Don't forget, you always have to get the year if you want, but you only
All
have
right,
one in a game.
all right, I'll do it. What's the year?
1994.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think I know it.
I think so too.
Isn't it 48 hours?
No, -1.
Point Break?
-1.
Okay.
Could I hear the description one more time, please?
Not a problem. This is your first repeat, right?
Yeah.
A tough cop teams up with a professional skydiver to capture a renegade computer hacker on the run from the law.
Hmm. Oh, I think I know it now, but I can't say it.
Oh, you have the next turn.
Money Train?
-1.
Yeah.
Now let's go to round 2. Features Gary Busey, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Passenger 67?
-1.
Dang. I was going to say The Net, but nah. That doesn't have anybody in there.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Drop Zone?
Yes, for 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
I never heard of that one.
I watched it a
Mhm.
while ago.
Okay.
I don't remember it.
Okay, I think it's my turn, right?
Well, we guessed it. Yeah, but it's your turn to the start. Okay. All right, Ben. A realtor and his wife and children are summoned to a mansion, which he soon discovers is haunted. And while they attempt to escape, he learns an important lesson about the family he has neglected.
The Haunted Mansion with Andy Murphy.
Yes, 5 points.
Not a bad movie. I like that movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
I have. I actually saw that in theaters, but I forgot the premise of it up until now. But I haven't
Apparently.
seen that. I haven't seen that movie in forever, though. I remember
And I
Eddie
like
Murphy.
the cast.
Yeah.
It had great, supporting characters in the background, like Robert Shawn, Jennifer Tilly. Great
Oh, right.
cast. Terrence Stamp.
All right, who's next?
Me.
All right, John. A beagle must use his newly bestowed superpowers to defend Capital City from mad scientist Simon Bar Sinister.
Superdog?
-1.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Underdog?
Yes,
Yeah.
my friend. So, Ben, could you recap the points right now, please?
Yes, 1 second.
Well, I
But
thought. Yeah.
I had 12. John has 12. And Shoni has 13.
Oh, Charlie is winning by 1 point. All right. This is actually tight.
And I knew that. I knew that too.
Uh-huh.
I knew that one.
Oh, you knew that one too? All right.
Yeah.
Again, apparently I can't go and fucking search. All right.
Yeah, I remember when they advertised Underdog, and I remember watching the Underdog cartoon as a kid. But as a teenager, I'm like, nah, I think I'm just going to skip this one.
Do you remember who voiced Underdog?
I do.
No.
Isn't it Jason Lee?
Yep. Yep.
Brody himself. Brody man.
All right. So who's next?
It kicks off back over to Ben, I think.
All right. So Ben, guilt-stricken after job gone wrong, Hitman Ray and his partner await orders from the ruthless boss in blank, the last place in the world Ray wants to be.
How many? Do I get only 1 year?
Yeah, you got only one time a year. Yes.
Yeah, give me the year.
In Bruges. Oh,
You just pulled the Mark Ellis.
yes. Yes, I did. We count that as non-counting because I'm an idiot. All right, never mind.
Give me a new thing.
All right, I'll give you a new one. God damn it.
I actually didn't care for that one, to be honest. When I watched it.
I don't
All
think I've
right.
seen that one.
So Ben,
Yeah.
I look at the lives of strong-willed women of the Weston family, whose path have diverged until a family crisis brings them back to the Oklahoma house they grew up in, and to the dysfunctional woman who raised them.
Can I get the year?
You already used it.
But you didn't give me it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You
I
said
give you the
answer.
answer. All right, it's 2013.
August what?
I'm sorry.
August what?
No, -1.
2013. This was the year. Women coming back to the house. Not Little Woman. That was 1994. So that's not going to work. 2013.
You know, to make it fair, I think it should be 1 year, 1 year a movie because the year does really help. So if in you got 3 rounds, you can only use the year once. But if you use it too soon, it goes longer. You fuck yourself up, right? So I changed the rule to the year once a movie,
Okay.
Okay.
but not by person. Like if someone uses it before you, you can't. You know, well, obviously you can't because it can only be repeated. Wow, I'm off my game today.
It's okay. I'm going to go with Skip.
You're gonna skip. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip.
All right. So the actors and actresses are Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts, and Ewan McGregor.
Oh, I know it. What? I know this movie. I got to see it. I have to skip.
Don?
Can you do a repeat on the casting or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you already use one of your repeats though?
Okay, I wasn't sure if that still counts as
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Any repeat of any
Okay.
information, it's a GT.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know. On hand, woman come. I don't know. Skip.
All right, Charlie.
Skip.
All right, directed by John Wells.
Playing from Ben's Island.
I have to skip.
All right.
2013. I don't. How to Make an American Quilt 2?
What?
That's actually a movie. That's actually a movie.
-1.
I don't know. I just took a.
But
Hey, I took a guess
minus
because nobody
one.
else was. I took a bullet.
All right, Charlie.
I'm skipping. I don't know it. I'm not risking points.
The movie is August, Osage County. You're so close. You got August,
Oh.
Ben.
That's Ben almost
Well,
had.
that's what I said. I thought I said
Oh,
that.
I heard August Rush.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
You said August Rush.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Ah, but the word's gotta be what it is, not what you meant, bro.
I remember the trailer for it. I think the Meryl Streep was.
I
good.
knew the movie.
mother.
I knew it, and I knew. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault.
There's no benefit of the doubt rule here, bro.
No, I know. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
All
Just
right.
done it myself because I knew it.
All right, so who's next?
I think
Me.
it's me.
Yeah. It's gonna be back over to Charlie.
All right, a woman tries to exonerate her brother, who was convicted of murder, by proving the crime was committed by supernatural phenomenon.
I'm gonna skip. I don't know.
Supernatural phenomenon. I'm gonna skip for right now.
All right, Ben.
The Green Mile?
-1.
Yeah, because it says the proven her brother's innocence with the paranormal phenomenon.
All right, so the next information is it stars Katie Sackhoff, Karen Gilliam, and Brenton Thwaites.
I don't know this one either.
All right, Skip.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with skip.
Oculus.
Yes.
That was a bad movie. That's probably why I didn't.
Wait,
I
what?
fucking love that movie.
What movie?
Oculus. And it's not the thing that Christian Harloff plays with.
No.
No,
How
like
many, how many points? How many points?
I think that was 3.
It's 3 points.
Okay.
I just remember because I just was like once you read the cast, I remember Katie Sackhoff played the possessed mom, and it's Karen Gillian and that are the sister and brother, and they try to like stop whatever mirrors or whatever. I don't know. I didn't see it. It's a horror movie, so I definitely didn't see it. I just remember who was in it. It was just a guess.
All right. So to who's next?
I
Guess
think
the
it's
movie.
Yeah,
John.
All right.
it's Sean.
So a group of people
John.
a group of people are trapped in an elevator, and the devil is mysteriously among them.
Devil.
5 points.
Also directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
No, he didn't
He
direct
produced
it.
it.
No, it's John Eric Daudo.
Okay. I thought it was something. Okay, my bad.
Like, he wrote
I
it
might Shyamalan produced it.
Yeah.
and wrote it.
Okay. Well, I was right. He had his thumbprint somewhere on that film.
I find it funny that the title of the movie was in the plot description.
But sometimes the taglines and stuff can also be very deceptive, because the
Yeah.
whole rush hour thing could have been rush hour,
Rush Hour, yeah.
but it was
We're
speed.
changing lanes.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the trailer for that movie.
too.
It was at that time where everybody did it like M. Night. So when everybody saw that trailer, everybody laughed.
To be honest with you, I remember watching it on DVD, and I wound up enjoying it more than I thought. Because at that point, M. Night wasn't the guy that everybody went to for horror films anymore, the plot twisting guy. He was known as a joke. So basically, they slapped a producer thing to hide his name, and also to give him credit on writing a script. So that was his way of trying to come back a little bit, but at the same time, it didn't do him justice because of the fact that I don't think it got that great feedback from critics and also moviegoers though either.
No.
He also just
All-
it was the same summer that came out with that horrible Last Airbender movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People booed in the theater when we saw the trailer. It was like I was working at the theater and everyone was like, boo.
All right. So terrorists steal nuclear warheads from the U.S. military, but don't count on a pilot and park rangers spoiling their plans.
Oh, I know this one.
It's my turn, right?
I'm not looking at these guys, so yeah, probably tell me.
Can I get the year?
It is 1996.
I think I know this one. I think this.
Definitely know this.
I have two.
Say that again.
I have two that it could be. Let me. Con Air?
No, -1.
No.
All right, John, you think you know it? Say it.
Broken Arrow.
Yes.
Damn it.
I only know that because get this. That was back when you and I did the 1996 year in review. When we
I knew it because the
that too,
pilot
but
and park ranger. I knew it instantly when it was that. John Travolta is a villain. It's
Yep.
great.
he
And
did a great job.
the one good appearance by Terry Bradshaw, not Terry, Howie Long, with the iconic Howie Long Wilhelm scream once he gets kicked off the train.
It was definitely a great film for an action film, and then also too seeing John Travolta transform into a villain. Don't get me wrong, we saw that with Face Off and everything a year later, I believe. But seeing John Travolta transform into a villain in '96 was just great.
All right. So, a young pilot stumbles onto a prototype jetpack that allows him to become a high-flying masked hero.
I know this.
Me
It's in
too.
my top 10.
Yep. Whose turn is it? I'm just wondering.
I think it's yours. No.
Oh.
The person after Ben.
I think it's John. It should
Okay.
be John than me.
So, Rocketeer.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite movies, to be honest with you. I even owned the Nintendo video game for that as well.
It was the very first comic book movie I saw.
Yep. Matter of fact, my very first one, I would have to say Christopher Reeve's Superman 1 was mine and everything. And then it just advanced from there.
Yeah.
All right. For the next person, this movie is shadowy elements in the NSA target a 9-year-old autistic 7 for death when he is able to decipher a top secret code.
I believe it's me, and the answer is Mercury Rising.
Yes.
That was a good one with Bruce Willis. This is back when Bruce Willis wasn't playing Bruce Willis. This was actually him playing a character.
Yeah.
So this is like, a matter of fact, I remember going to the theaters to see this movie, and get this, the film actually messed up like twice in one day. So this is like the turn of the day of the projector before the digital age. So they gave us like free tickets to go on and see it again the next day, and we went on ahead and saw it. And I'm glad I actually saw this movie and everything. It was really good.
What's the score so far?
I have 9, Sean has 26, and you have 21.
I have 21. Okay.
Say that again. I was listening.
I have 9,
Mm-hmm.
Sean has 26, Sean has 21.
All right. It's going at this. Ben, you're falling behind, man. You have to take some chances.
I know.
Or it's because you're taking chances you're falling behind.
Yeah.
One or two. All right. So the next one is a young man and woman decides to take their friendship to the next level without becoming a couple, but soon discovers that adding sex only leads to complication.
Okay, there's gonna be 3 movies. So I need the year.
2011.
Okay, there's gonna be 2 movies. Which of the 2? There really isn't here because it's the same movie Friends with benefits.
Yes.
Yep, there's two movies that are similar to each other that came out during that time. Friends with
Yeah.
Benefits and the Ashton Kutcher movie.
No strings
Mila
attached.
Kunis, yeah, and
That like the friends with Bennett, like what's that one makes sense because they were two friends. No strings attached. They were like it was like a doctor as a one night stand in a sense. So they're similar movies in the sense that it's the same idea, but I think it's two different plots.
Right. I like Friends with Benefits better than I did No Strings Attached. I thought it was a better film, to be honest.
And I had Emma Stone show up briefly in it.
That's probably why I liked it.
All right.
Timberlake.
A video store clerk agrees to have his life filmed by a camera crew for a television show.
Oh, Ed TV?
Yes, 5 points.
I actually like that one.
Okay.
Any thoughts about the movie?
To be honest with you, I remember getting this. My grandmother actually recorded it for me. But I remember Matthew McConaughey. This is back when he was first starting out in a sense. And Woody Harrelson's in the movie. He plays his brother. And also, too, this is also when Woody Harrelson writes a book about him, and he calls it "The Day That My Brother Peed on Me," and everything. It was just this movie has good comical elements to it. It was on to be honest with you, I want to say this and the Truman Show was pretty much the dawn of reality TV.
Yeah.
In a sense, because of the fact with the reality stuff and things like that, and all of a sudden we've seen a rise of it, starting with Survivor, and it got into Fear Factor, it got into other stuff. Aside from that, but also too, MTV's True Life also has another thing though too, with reality television. But also too, Elizabeth Hurley was in that movie though too, briefly.
Yeah.
All right. A secret military project endangers Neo Tokyo when it turns a biker gang member into a rampaging psychotic psychopath who can only be stopped by a teenager, a gang of biker friends, and a group of psychics.
Skip.
Yeah.
All right, Ben.
Yep.
All right. So this probably won't help you, but it's played by Mitsuo Iwata, Nozomu Sasaki, Miyami Koyama.
Skip.
So it's a Japanese movie. Skip.
Yep.
Okay. And instead of giving the director, I think it'd be more helpful by giving the year. 1988. And just because it's a really, really hard one, I'll give a clue. Whose turn is it?
Sorry.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
me.
It's an animated movie.
Can I hear the description again?
How many repeats do you have left?
Oh, you know what? I think I'm out. Never mind.
Skip.
I have nothing. Skip.
Can't gain any ground, but it's okay. Can't gain any more
It
ground.
sounds like a Studio Ghibli movie.
You want to try?
I'm thinking. No, skip.
I can't believe you guys didn't get this. Akira. You guys don't know Akira?
Yeah.
Never saw it.
Holy
Neither.
shit, you guys are missing out. All right, damn, mind blown. Give me a second to recuperate from that.
Yeah. Let's go back with Ed's TV. That was
Of course, because you got it.
Well, I have nothing when it comes down to Akira because I don't know what to talk about when it comes down to that movie.
I mean, it's the iconic bike that Sophie Cook rode in Ready Player One. That was her iconic bike. It was from Akira.
Okay.
I just knew about that. That was about it. I haven't seen the movie. It's on my list to watch.
Ready Player One's really good though.
I know it is. Saw that in IMAX 3D.
All right, so I got the next one. A group of archaeologists become trapped in the past when they go there to retrieve a friend. The group must survive 14th century France before they can escape back to the 21st century.
This.
Skip.
Is it my turn or Ben's?
Mine. Yep.
Timeline?
Yes.
Paul Walker and Gerard Butler. I knew those two guys were in it because they were trying to save Paul Walker's dad went back into time, so Paul Walker and his team had to go find him.
All right. So
I haven't seen that one, to be honest with you.
Michael Crichton's based off the iconic book by Michael Crichton.
Okay.
determined to make her own path in life, Princess Merida, defies a custom that brings chaos to her kingdom. Granted one wish, Merida must rely on her bravery and her archery skills to undo a beastly curse.
Tangled?
Who's it?
Said Tangled?
-1.
I know this one.
Okay.
Is it my turn or Ben's?
These guys are only 3 people. How hard is it to keep track?
Yeah.
I think I hear him. I think I hear him, Charlie.
Okay, Brave.
Yes. All right. What's the scores, Ben?
Charlie 31, John 30. I have 14.
Hey, this reminds me of the Schmodown, the stuff,
three-way.
my score chart on the Schmodown right now.
All right. So,
All right, I believe it's Ben's turn.
Yeah.
all right. After an odd new medical student arrives on campus, a dedicated local and his girlfriend become involved in a bizarre experiment centering around the reanimation of dead tissue.
Oh, I know this. Flatliner.
-1.
Flatliner?
Yeah, -1. I heard you, Ben. You're not right.
Let me think. Reanimation into this with skin. It probably has similarities to Flatliners. It came out in January of 2015 or 16.
You want the year, John?
Yeah, give me the year.
1985.
Never mind. That was the year I was born. Dang you. I don't know this one.
Skip?
Yeah, skip.
Skip.
All right, to give a context clue, it's based off of a H.P. Lovecraft story, and it stars Jeffrey Combs, Bruce Abbott, and Barbara Crampton.
1985. I don't know it.
Okay, Skip?
Skip.
Yeah.
All right. And this probably won't help you, but let's try it anyways. It's directed by Stuart Gordon. and it's very high rated for an 80s movie on IMDb.
Not the Abyss.
It's a cult
No.
classic.
Not the Evil Dead. No. Thinking of cult classics. I don't know. Skip.
Skip.
All right, John. Ben, did you try it or it's over?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, it's Reanimator.
I haven't seen that one.
No one has seen it.
No.
Oh, I'm choosing B. Okay, sorry. All right.
Just because it's the year that I was born does not necessarily mean I've seen it. I'm just joking with it.
All right, this question will go to John.
Why not? All right. So, after a stint in a mental institution, former teacher Pat Solatino
Oh my God.
moves back into his parents and tries to reconcile with his ex-wife. Things get more challenging when Pat meets Tiffany, a mysterious girl with a problem of her own.
Oh, I know this one.
I don't.
Okay, your turn.
It's John's turn. Then it goes to me.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
That would be Silver Linings Playbook.
Yes.
Once I heard it, I was like, "Come on, John! We just reviewed that not too long ago."
I know. God. It's all good. It's all good. I can recover. I had a fumble. Everybody has a bad day in sports sometimes. It'll be okay.
You only get my six. I'm not my.
All right. So,
I believe it's me. Is the question now?
Yeah.
a guy in love with an engaged woman tries to win her over after she asks him to be her maid of honor.
Maid of Honor.
Yes.
I've never seen it, but I know Patrick Dempsey's in it, and then
Yes.
I believe Michelle Monaghan's in it.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never seen that movie.
Now it's to Ben.
A troubled boy dives into a wondrous fantasy world through the pages of a mysterious book.
I know this one.
Never ending story.
Yes. +5. Brutal cold forces two Antarctic explorers to leave their team of sled dogs behind as they fend for their survival.
Sled dogs. It's not Balto.
Is that your guess?
Well, there's also another movie I'm thinking of besides Balto, though. But yeah, let's go with Balto.
-1.
Screw you.
You wish,
Devil's
John.
advocate. You're like,
You wish.
I'm gonna say 8 Below.
Yes, +5.
that's the other one I was thinking of.
I know Paul Walker was in that one.
Yep.
All right. Ethics, being human, and the soul come to the fore when a 7-year-old finds a bag of pounds just days before the currency is switched to euros and learns what we are really made of.
Skip.
Skip.
I think it's the John. It's me, Ben, and then you.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
already
But
met.
anyway, skip. Okay.
Yep.
All
I got
right.
nothing.
So it came out in 2004 and stars Alex Eto, James Newsbit, and Alan Armstrong.
Skip.
All right.
Skip.
Directed
Skip.
by oh yeah, sorry. Directed by Danny Boyle. Hello?
Yeah. Who's Jonathan?
Come on, guys.
I
It's
don't.
John's.
I said skip. I don't have nothing.
By Danny
Skip
Boyle.
for
Okay.
me. Now it's up to you, Ben.
Train spotting?
No, -1. All right. The answer is Millions. Oh, we lost John. All right. So what is the score? Because I think I'll do two more questions.
17, me. 46, Charlie. 29, John.
Okay, so Charlie pretty much wins. All right, so do we really need to ask two more questions? I don't think so. Charlie, congratulations. You are the first winner of Frenchie's Flick Picks. And by a mile, too. By a fucking mile.
That was fun. That was actually fun, though.
All right, thank you. It's just, I've been thinking for a long time, and it makes sense to try it on this show, so.
You know he's gonna be parading that around the movie Love Unites.
This is actually
studio
from
now.
my. If anyone's wondering, this is from my fantasy league that from my week at work. I bought this belt because it's Ruins to Wrestling. So I just had this. Our season hasn't started, but I just figured.
Hey,
Now
why
he's
not?
got the big head. Now look what you did to him.
Hey, he
Hey,
answered
John,
the
you had
questions
the
better than you
chance.
guys, so he can.
You, you had a 10-point lead. Really,
We're not doing the Patriots thing on me. We're not gonna do that.
could be worse. It could have been a 28-3.
Well, I had fucking 18. So good job, both
Well,
of you.
because you were doing a lot of shots in the dark, and it didn't really pay off, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want to skip the whole time.
Yeah, John.
Hey,
I skipped a lot. Hey, I mean, if I didn't know, I didn't want to risk
I
it.
know,
I'm
but
risking-
Charlie, I have time to actually tease on John. I'm going to do it. Don't take away that moment, Charlie. Don't
Okay, sorry, go ahead. He's on John. It's okay. We
he's enjoying this. Shirley's enjoying this because
That's
I always
okay.
rip on him.
I know you always rip on me, and it's like, okay, Sean and I had a good time ripping on you for Rambo 4.
Hey,
All right.
I don't feel like I need to see Rambo 5. Rambo 4 doesn't understand Rambo 5. But, you know.
You missed the best one.
Yeah, seriously, it's my favorite one of all of them.
Thank you, Frenchie.
I
I
like
actually
3.
seen it in theaters. All right, so that pretty much I think is it.
Right.
Again, thank you, boys, for letting me test this game out. These guys actually had fun.
Me too,
Yeah.
man.
I want a rematch.
I do too.
All
When
right,
can we do this again?
all right, I'm completely down.
Seriously, this was fun. We need to do this again because Charlie and I have been trying to figure out an angle on how to do a trivia show and stuff like that. This has been fun though.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do it. I want a rematch. All right.
We can
Sounds
see if we
good.
can get Jay Wade on there because he wanted to join us.
Oh, you should have said yes.
Yeah. Well, next time and everything, let me know if you want him in and everything. I'll be glad to do it.
Sure.
Okay.
No competition. It's okay. Bring it on.
Wow.
You see now look what what
Oh,
I'm doing.
wow.
Well,
You're
hey, I mean,
creating a monster.
One
okay, so
win.
I'm good at movie trivia. I mean, I like this is what I like doing. I like movie trivia and stuff. I mean, I even I didn't like there was a movie trivia that was on earlier. Like I did it for one of the theater chains or whatever. It's like and I was answering questions. Did I win? No, but I like the trivia, so it's fun. But I'm not a
Alright.
monster. I've been doing this for a while.
No, I like the you've been wanting to glow for years and years. The public are good at trivia. Now you're like, yeah, motherfuckers, I told you so.
Yeah, come on.
I like the heel turn. Very
Huh?
awesome.
All right,
Yep.
so let's pretty much conclude here. Thank you
Yeah.
again very much for having me here, John.
Absolutely, man. It's always a blast having you on and everything. Same thing
Yeah.
with Ben. It's been a long time since Ben's been on as well. So I always enjoy having the both of y'all on and everything. And we've always tried to plan something. Something always winds up going haywire. Hey, that's just the way life goes,
Life.
though, right?
I want to play Back to the Future trivia, Chris. Can you?
You would
make one
burn my butt, Ben. I know you know your Back to the Future stuff. I have the whole entire video footage on our YouTube channel for our Back to the Future reviews. You know your stuff when it comes down to Back to the Future. I cannot beat you on that. But with that being said, guys, Frenchie, where can everybody reach you at?
You can find me on Schmoes on North. You can also find me on Speaking of Schmodown Saturdays. Usually I'd say around 2:30 p.m. But if not, you can find me randomly here and there on a couple of our shows on Schmoes on North. Recently did a show with Ben about what would we do if a zombie apocalypse would happen. I know, John, you really want to be on that one, but you couldn't make it.
Right.
So it sucks because it was fun. It was really fun. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Shotgun shells and chainsaw, and not an electric one, a gas one. There you go.
And
Could have had that chainsaw from Army of the Dead that was barely used that whole movie.
just to break open an elevator. But anyways, Ben, where can everybody reach you at?
Well, like you said, you can find me on the Mountain Schmodown show with you and Sean.
Yep.
You can also find me every week on Shooting the Breeze, recapping the past, and Get the Switty.
Okay.
And you can find me at my Twitter at Ben_Rainy.
Okay. And with that being said, guys, you guys can go on ahead, find me at Movie Lovers TV Lovers Unite on Facebook, underneath the same name on Instagram and on Pinterest as well. And of course, you guys can go on ahead and get an audio only episode of this episode and many episodes that we do here at wherever you guys get your podcast from. But let me just go on ahead and tell you something. Go on ahead, go down to Good Pods. Download the Good Pods app if you happen to like podcasts or you're a podcaster yourself. It's a great app. It's easy to use. You can rate each episode. You can comment on each episode. You can share the episodes. It's a good community for people that love podcasts and things like that. And no, I'm not getting paid for them to tell me that. I'm just telling you how awesome and easy this app actually is. And I love the app. So check out Good Pods and give us a rating over there. Then, of course, go on ahead and follow me on Twitter at Movie Lovers Unit and on Stereo sometimes as well. Then, of course, if you want to, go ahead and email me at movieloversunite@gmail.com if you're a sponsor or if you'd like to be on the show. Another thing, too, is Tamara and I are actually teaming up with St. Jude and St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and we're doing a charity over there for cancer, for children with cancer, and 25% of it goes towards kids that have cancer and everything. I'll actually have a link below after this episode's over with, so that way anybody wants to, you guys can donate over there. I'm not going to ask you guys to donate to my show or anything like that. This is going to be the first time that I'm not going to be asking for any of that, because of the fact I want the charity to represent the Children's Hospital, so all that money and everything else needs to go towards the Children's Hospital, not to me. So go on ahead, smash that like button, smash that share button, smash that subscribe button. Always until next time, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. I can't wait to do this again. And bye-bye.